everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ali. I hope you're all doing well and are staying safe. Today I have a TrollBeads haul that I want to share with all of you, and my package is very nicely wrapped and I see some pink ribbon here and I really like that. So let me open this. This is from TrollBeads Partridge Creek, and so TrollBeads recently released a bangle. I don't know if it's limited edition. I don't think the bangle is limited edition, but there's a glass bead that comes with it as a set, and that I think is definitely limited edition. So my package has some candy, there's a cleaning cloth, there's a card with my name on it, and I'll read that in a bit. And here's my box. It's wrapped in white tissue paper with some pink ribbon. And so let's open this up. And okay, it's very nicely wrapped. I always love opening packages from TrollBeads stores because they just wrap it so nicely. It's just so much fun to, open these packages up. It's like opening a gift. So let me see if I can just take the box out. And yep, I was able to. So there's my box. I'm really excited to see this in person. And this is the bangle that I ordered. So this bangle is called the Dreamspark Bangle, and this one is another one of those bangles that has gemstones at the ends of the bangle. So this one has labradorites on there, if you can see that. I know it's hard to see because the last one they did, it had amethyst in there, so that purple is easier to see, but the labs are kind of hard to see because they're gray, and it's a little cloudy right now, so I don't know if I see some flash on here, but I'll see if I can go into the sun and maybe take a photo or video and show the flash to you. But yeah, so this has, as I said, it has labradorite in there. You can see the hallmarks on here. And it says 925S, and there's holes in there. It's because these bangles are hollow, so it's a special design. They're very light. And on the other side, you have the LAA stamp. And then the glass bead that comes with it is this one. It also comes with 2 stoppers if you buy the whole set. And as I said, the bangle is not limited edition, but the glass bead is. And this glass bead you can only buy with the bangle as a set. You cannot buy the glass bead on its own, because otherwise I would love to get another one because there was so much variation in this glass bead. But let me show you the glass bead that I got. This is a faceted glass bead, and it has a few different colors swirled at the base. So you see greens and pinks. The green goes from a lighter green to slightly more olivey green, I feel, and the pink also goes into some peach in some places, and then you also see these browns in here a little bit. And then you have these horizontal glitter lines on here. So the bead I picked was the one that had a lot of glitter in it because I really like glitter. And then also I was looking to see that the colors, the pink and the green, were really saturated, and I also wanted some brown in there because I think that gives it a very earthy feel. Because some of the others I saw, they had some beautiful greens and pinks in there, but they did not have brown. Or there were some that had so much brown in them that, you know, the greens and the pinks were not really standing out. So I tried to get a bead that had all of those elements. So on this side, you can see there's a lot of pink and green, and then as you move, you see a little bit of brown and then a little bit more brown. And so yeah, I think that looks really, really nice. And so that is the bead I got. As I said, I would have loved to get another one because there's so much variation in it, but I'm really happy with the one I did get. So the Dreamspark Bangle. I see a tiny bit of flash on there, a little bit of blue, if you can see that. And then on this side, I see some flash too. It's more of a purpley blue on here, if you can see that. And it is faceted. The labradorites on the ends are faceted. Oh, look at that flash. Do you see that? Really, really pretty. I'm very, very excited to design with this. I think I have quite a few beads in my collection that will pair really nicely with this glass bead. And these bangles are just so nice to wear. I've been wearing my amethyst one quite a bit. It's really comfortable and it fits really well. I did get a size small. So I wear a size small or an extra small, but with an extra small, I can only put a few beads on there. With a small, I can do a slightly bigger design with more beads on there. So that is the Dreamspark Bangle. And since I have you guys here, I also wanted to show you the bracelet that I'm wearing today. And I really love how this one turned out. It has lots of pinks and purples and some yellows in there. And this one was inspired by actually a few uniques that, you know, I was just looking into my box and I saw a few uniques that were together on a rod, and I just thought they go really well together. And so that's how I did this one. So let me take it off and I'll show you this bracelet in more detail. And here is that bracelet, and as I said, it's a mixture of pinks and purples and some yellows thrown in, which is just so perfect for this time of the year. And so the three uniques I was talking about are these three uniques. They were just on a rod together because I guess the colors go together. And then so I took these three and then I found some more beads in my collection, some uniques, some from the regular collection, and just did this bracelet. So let's look at it from this side. It does have the safety chain on. And then here, this first bead, this is the hydrangea silver bead. It's just so cute. I love the little flowers on it. This one is a unique pink base with some purple hearts on top. This silver bead, this was part of a starter bracelet set. I think it was the Lakeside Bloom set that this is part of, and it's just very pretty with 3-petal flowers and some leaves and stems. And this one is an older bead. I think it's still available, I think. And this one is called Voice of Romance, I think it's Romance. It has this yellow base with these paisleys on top that are pink and purple. I know my camera keeps going in and out of focus. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but there you go. This is better. So that's Voice of Romance. And then this one was a People's bead a couple of years ago. This one is called Peach Blossom. So it has a white base with these peach blossoms that are pinky purple in color with some orangey brown branches. This is the Forget Me Not silver bead. This is a bumpy unique. It has a white base. It is opaque. And then it has these bumps on here. On the edges, you have these yellow bumps. And then in the middle, on a base of blue, you have these purplish bumps. This is the Luminous Connector. This is a curry unique. I love the colors on this, that pinky purple color with the yellow flowers and the waves and some glitter and some green in there as well. Another Luminous Connector. This is a more recent addition to my collection. I think my last haul video is when I shared this one. This is a unique that I was able to get recently when TrollBeads had their buy 2 get 1 free on uniques, and this one is so pretty. And this has a white base, and then on top of the glass you have these trees with these pink flowers and yellow centers on the flowers. It's just so pretty, and I think it works so well with the Peach Blossom bead. Love the pink flowers. And this one is a bumpy bead. This is not, it's a flat bead, but I still think they look beautiful together. Then this one was a Mother's Day release last year. Was it this year? Last year, I think. And this one is called Heartfelt Bloom. So you have these flowers, and in between those flowers you have this little heart. This was one of the People's Uniques winners from last year, and this one is called Rainbow Mermaid, and it is so beautiful. It has those aurora colors on there, but kind of muted. I really love this one. This is an armadillo bead, and this one came out a few years ago. They did a surprise collection of armadillo glass beads and one silver armadillo bead, and this one is called Creativity Armadillo. It was called something else when it released, and this was one of the beads that the name got changed, but it has this beautiful yellow color, and then each armadillo curve has this blue flower on there. This silver bead is one that they did in collaboration with Fun Italy, and I got it at an event a couple of years ago. I don't know the name of this, but it has all these different flowers on here. You have some daisies and some tulips and leaves and such. It's very pretty. I really like this. This is another unique, and this one again has that pinky purple color on it, and this just looks like fireflies to me, you know, with the little wings and the body, and it's just very pretty. I really like this one. Then I have the chili spacer on here, and then the clasp I have on here is another clasp that I got at an event. This was part of a starter set, another one that they did in collaboration with Fun Italy. So I don't know the name of this, but the clasp has some tulips on this side. There's two, and then another one here. And then you have some leaves here, and then on this side there is a dragonfly. So that is my bracelet design. I'm really enjoying this one. As I said, I love the pinks and purples and yellows together. And the ring I wore is the daisy ring because I think the gold in here really complements the yellow in here. So yeah, that is my new Dreamspark bangle, and then my bracelet of the day. Let me know if you plan to get the Dreamspark bangle or if you already did. I would love to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, guys. Bye.